Hello everyone, welcome you all in the another chapter of Python series. It's chapter number 2. It's based on data type and list. So basically, if we talk about data types, what are these? First of all, in the last chapter, I already give the introduction about the float, strings, how to use them. So these are actually the example of data types. I'm just going to show you the table or related to data type that will be very helpful for you all to understand the concept of data type. Let me share my screen with all of you. So this is actually the example of different data type. Like if you'll see the table, like this hello world is written in double quotation symbol. So its data type is string and we indicate string with str. Now the second is integer data type, that can be any number that we call integer data type, and it indicate with int. Next one is the float data type. So it indicates as 20.5. So it indicates with float. Then 1J. So basically it's a complex data type, means you can write alphabet and characters all together. And the next is we are talking about is list. So there are things like list and this is tuple. Actually, there is a difference between list and tuple is just the bracket difference. Like for the list, we use square brackets, and for the tuples, we use round brackets. Basically, this is exactly like, the part of list. Suppose if I want to create a list of something, so we can create with the help of it. Like suppose there this is a fruit list, like x is equals to apple, banana, cherry. This is a fruit list. Same in the tuple, it's like that. Range, dict, set. So I think these one are not in use, like most of the time it's not very useful. So these data types are useful all the time. Mostly we use this, so we can learn this much only. Now I will show you in today's class about the list, means what are lists, how we are working with the list. Because about the string data type and integer data type and float, everything I think we saw in last class, in our first class. So here, the next data type that I'm talking about is the list. So what are lists and how to create list? If I talk about list, so if I'm telling you that, okay, quickly make a birthday party list, or quickly make a list of mm, 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 I don't know. Okay, you can guess your list because mostly that comes in my mind is party. So that's why I give one example of birthday party list. Now, you can make a list of fruits, you can make a list of vegetables, lots of things you can create. So, list is actually very useful. And how to create the list? So, basically, there is a basic syntax of creating the list. It's suppose you are making my list equals to, if it is a string, you will use double quotation symbol. Let me tell you with the help of example, and we are going to open the same editor we opened in last class. So I'm going to share my screen, and just give me a minute. Okay, I'm sharing my screen, and I have already opened this like repl.it. So I'm just going to delete this program. Now I will tell you the program of making the list. Suppose I want to create a list. So I can give this list with name my list, because it's a variable, is equals to, whenever you will create a list, you have to use square brackets. Please note that, otherwise your list will be wrong. Now here I can write, like, as for example, here it comes in the example like a you can write, b you can write, c you can write. Okay, so because I'm giving a string, so I'm giving a string that is a, then I will put comma, I will write again a string that is B. Then I will put comma. I will write again a string that is C. Okay, and so on. Like according to your choice, you can write strings like that. Okay, so I created one list. So this is the way of creating the list. And if suppose I want to print my list, so I can simply give the command print, and inside it I can simply write my list. So as it is given over here, oh, not guest, la my list. Okay, so now if I run this, I can see my list over here. It's A, B, C. Okay, so this is very simple and very, very, very easy. So now what we will look for the list. Actually, there are different type of list. One we called as ordered list. Second we called as changeable list. Third we called as allow duplicates. Okay, ordered list, as you all know that it's in a particular order. Changeable means we can change the sequence of the list, and allow duplicate means we can simply index we have in the list. I will tell you what are list index. Though actually we can access the every element of the list, but with the help of index. So suppose I have this list here over here, and this number 1 is having an index value that will be 0. Okay, number second, this is a string that is B. It's also having an index value that is 1. Number C having an index value that is 2. So actually we have different index value for the particular list. So according to the list it varies. Okay, now how to fetch the numbers based on index value, this also I will tell you. Also there is positive index and there is negative index. So positive index starts from 0, 1, 2. Now what about negative index? Negative index starts from -1 from the end, like this value. This index value is -1, index value is -2, index value is -3. Okay, it's like that. So this index we called as negative index, and this index we called as positive index. I think this is clear for all. Okay, so you can call any index value, anything, like any thing, whatever you want. Now we have different things in the list, like slicing in Python list. If I want to slice some numbers out of the list, so how I can do that? If I want that items from index 1 to 4, but I have to add more items to my list. So let me add some more items to the list. I'm giving some items, like here it's C, and I simply do copy and paste. Okay, I'll add items like that. And here I will take G, but not inside the double quotation symbol. I'll take G. Then I will take H. Okay, so I'm using the slicing for the list, and this should be inside the double quotation. Okay, so how to take the value out of the list, and how to comment in Python. Suppose I made one program, and if now I want to comment in Python, so how to do that? You can use simply hashtag, and whatever the comment you have. So here, if I want to comment in Python, I can write hashtag, and I want to slice index 2 to 4. That's it. So what should I do? I will write print, and Inside it, I will write my list name. My list name is my list. Then I will use a square bracket, and there is index 2 colon 4 because I want to slice this thing from the index. So this is what the command we use. Like index 2. Index 2 is, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. So from index 2, 3, 4. I think these numbers must be there. Let's see, let's check. Now if I run the code, I can see actually I give print my list command. That's why it's showing me the list. So it's give me only C and B, only 2 and 3, not 4. So when you are taking the value, when you are fetching the value, slicing the value out of the list, like from index 2 to index 4, so first value it will fetch, but the last value it will not fetch. Okay, it will not slice the value out of the list. So point to be noted. And what is the next example? Suppose I want that after index 2 or after index 3, I want that the complete values in the list should be mine. That all values I should take. So what I will do for that? So I can do one thing, that here the example is 2 colon, that's it. The end value I'm not defining at all. Now if I run it, I can see all of the value after index 2 is like from index 2 is there. Okay. Now the next part is, what if I want item will start from first item it will pick and it will go to the last item, the end item. Then what I will do? So for that, again, you can remove simply this number, and if, oh, sorry, I stopped sharing. Let me share screen again. Yeah. So if I will do this thing and let me run the command. See, all list items are here. Okay, so this is very easy, to take out any, like to slice any element. Now there is one command that we called append command. So using append command, you can add any number at the end of the list. Okay, so suppose you have anything in the list, any numbers in the list. Now I will create a list of numbers. This is the list for alphabets. Now I will create my list with the numbers. So I will create like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, these kind of numbers I did. Okay. Now I have one command that I call it as append command. So I can use like before append, means the numbers that I want to add before, means first number I want to add, and after append means at the end of the append I want to add the numbers. So what should I do for that? So I can see, I can take that print before append numbers, and whatever the number I want to add, I can add that number. Okay. And print after append the number, I can add that number also. So let's see the example. So the numbers dot append, I will simply give the command. No, I will give command first my list dot append, and what I'm going to add, chalo. I'm giving 10 because it's giving me the recommendation of 10. And now if I print my list, and if I run it, see, it give me the number that's at the end of the value. Okay, so this is what the use of append. Now there is extend also. There is one thing that we called extend. So extend is also we can use for like suppose we have two numbers, one is the prime number, second is the even numbers, and I will join two numbers, like two lists together. So what will be the command for that? I'm making two lists. Okay, one is the prime number list, second is the even number list, and I want to join these two commands. Then what will do? So I will remove this. So I'm taking prime number commands will be here. So you can use underscore because with variable you cannot give spaces. So I'm taking prime numbers. Okay. And the next I will take second one, I will take even numbers. Okay. So second I'm taking even numbers. And now I will give the list of prime numbers and even numbers. So prime numbers will be 2, 3, 5, even number 4, 6, 8. We can simply do 2, 3, 5, and 4, 6, 8. Now what I'm going to do is that I want to add I want to merge, join these two lists. So I will do prime numbers dot extend even numbers. Okay, means I am extending the list. Okay, so what I'm doing, prime number dot extend even number. Okay, I use this. Oh, it's numbers. And here also it's numbers. Okay, so prime numbers and extend I'm using with even numbers. And now I will print the numbers. So what I will do is like print list after append prime numbers. So if I will do here, I will give the command print, and here I'm taking prime numbers. Now if I run it, I can see that there are 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 8. All lists are combined together. So this is the function we have for this, that is extend. So we have lots of things more here. We will learn later in the next video. So just wait and watch everyone. Bye bye. This is all about the session.